Paris, the city of lights, a city that never fails to enchant, to mesmerize, to captivate the hearts of millions. A place of romance, history, and damn good food. From the charming street cafes to the world-renowned landmarks, Paris is a feast for the senses, and rising above it all, the Eiffel Tower. Standing tall, it commands attention, a sentinel watching over the city. This ain't just a pile of iron, it's a symbol, a testament to human ingenuity and artistic vision, of ambition, of innovation, of France itself. Built for the 1889 World's Fair, it was meant to be temporary, but it became eternal. You can't talk about Paris without mentioning this tower. It's woven into the very fabric of the city. It's like talking about Rome without the Colosseum, or New York without, well, you get the idea. These icons define their cities. It dominates the skyline, a beacon, a dare, a challenge to the skies, lighting up the night with its brilliance. Since 1889, this thing has been pulling in people from all over. From curious onlookers to passionate lovers, it draws them in. To gawk, to climb, to say they've been to the top of the world. To capture a moment, a memory, a piece of Paris, or at least pretty damn close. Up there, you feel like you can touch the sky, like you're part of something grand and timeless. Now, this thing wasn't always loved. In fact, it was quite the opposite. Built for the 1889 World's Fair, some folks thought it was an eyesore. Too modern, too industrial. They couldn't fathom how such a structure could represent the elegance of Paris. Imagine that, hating on something new. The skepticism was palpable and the criticism was harsh. Over 100 artists and intellectuals signed a petition against it. These were not just any critics, they were some of the most influential voices of their time. They called it useless and monstrous. They argued it would ruin the skyline of Paris, a city known for its beauty and charm. They wanted it torn down. They couldn't see the potential, the future icon it would become. Thank God nobody listened to those guys. Imagine Paris without the Eiffel Tower. It's unthinkable now. The Eiffel Tower was a massive undertaking, a feat of engineering. It wasn't just a tower, it was a statement. It took over 2 years to build, with over 18,000 pieces of wrought iron and 2.5 million rivets, each piece meticulously crafted and assembled. Can you imagine the noise, the heat, the sheer manpower, the dedication of those workers who probably had no idea they were creating a future global icon? Today, the Eiffel Tower stands as a symbol of innovation and resilience, a testament to the visionaries who dared to dream big. It's more than just a landmark, it's a piece of history, a work of art and a beacon of human ingenuity. This thing is a masterpiece of design. Gustave Eiffel, the man behind it, knew his stuff. He didn't just build a tower, he built a statement. The tower's curves, they ain't just for show. They make it aerodynamic, able to withstand wind and weather. It's like a giant iron tree rooted deep in the Parisian soil. There are 3 levels for visitors, each one offering stunning views of the city. And at the very top, Eiffel's private apartment. Talk about a room with a view. Section 4. A Parisian experience. Visiting the Eiffel Tower. Visiting the Eiffel Tower is a pilgrimage. A must-do. Whether you climb the stairs or take the elevator, the journey is part of the experience. The lines may be long, but trust me, the view is worth it. You can see everything from up there. The Louvre, the Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame, all the way to the Sacré-Cœur on a clear day. And at night, forget about it. The tower sparkles, lit up by thousands of lights. It's magical. Section 5. The tower transformed light shows and seasonal changes. The Eiffel Tower isn't static, it's a living, breathing monument that evolves with the passage of time. It changes with the seasons, offering a new experience every few months. In the winter, it's dusted with snow, like something out of a fairy tale. The cold air adds a crispness to the scene, making it feel magical. In the spring, the Champ de Mars at its base is filled with flowers. The vibrant colors and fresh blooms create a picturesque setting. Summer brings the crowds, but the atmosphere is electric. The long days and warm nights make it a perfect time to visit. And fall, well, fall in Paris is always a good idea. The leaves change color, painting the city in hues of orange and gold. And then there are the light shows. These are not just any light shows. They are a spectacle that captures the imagination. Every hour on the hour, the tower shimmers and sparkles. It's a breathtaking sight that draws gasps from the crowd. A dazzling display that never gets old. Whether you're seeing it for the first time or the 100th, it always feels special. Section 6. A global icon, the Eiffel Tower in popular culture. The Eiffel Tower isn't just a Parisian landmark, it's a global icon. You see it everywhere, in movies, in TV shows, even in cartoons. It's a symbol of love, of romance, of adventure. It represents everything we love about travel and exploring new cultures. The Eiffel Tower is more than just a tower. It's an idea, a symbol of human ingenuity and the power of dreams. And that's something worth celebrating.